How are they?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
In a technical sense, how do they do it legally?
Blocks or penalties. Cut blocks.
Yeah, you can cut. You can't chop.
Right.
I mean, anybody can do it. It's just a matter of they do it pretty well. And the thing is, if you can defeat a cut, you're in position to make a play with nobody, to even, kind of slow you down. So the big thing is being able to defeat those blocks, because if you can defeat them, you're in perfect position. It's just a matter, it's a deal where it's a lot easier said than done kind of a thing, because, anybody can do it. We can do the same thing, but if you can defeat a block, defeat a cut, and then get to the ball, that the guy is supposed to be blocking is 5 yards back on the ground.
Does anybody else do that you face this year?
A lot of teams do it. I don't know if they do it as prevalent
Regular.
or as much, yeah, but a lot of teams do, especially on the edge. It's kind of a, running backs do it all the time in the backfield, and somebody's blitzing, trying to pick up a blitz. Guys just go down low and take their legs out. So I mean, it's nothing that we haven't seen before. It's just a matter of it's going to be a lot more, kind of prevalent, and it's going to happen a lot more, during the course of the game.
Do you guys consider a chop block an accident or a dirty play? Because it's a 15-yard penalty.
I don't know. I mean, it depends how it happens, and there's a little bit of both probably. I mean, sometimes guys just happens, and sometimes you see guys that are looking to stay high, and then all of a sudden they'll take you out when somebody else is staying out. But I mean, that's football is it's a violent sport. That's part of it, and I mean, we grab face masks and we hit people in the throat. So I mean, that's part of the game.
You guys always have those things on your neck.
Exactly. Yeah. It's football. It's not. You don't play it to go out and look pretty and all that kind of stuff. It gets a little physical.
How do you guys simulate the cut block?
We've been working on it, but at the same time, it's a deal where you can't really simulate it the right way, because if we were doing it the whole month, it'd probably be guys, probably getting banged up a little bit. So it is tough. It's just a deal where we've got to know we got to know it's coming and be able to kind of prepare ourselves for it, knowing that they do a good job of it.
No practice tomorrow. What do you do?
Go to the beach. No, we'll lift. We'll work out.
Then go to the beach.
And then go to the beach, yeah. But no, just kind of get a chance to relax a little bit. We've had a couple good tough work days out here in the sun, moving around, full pads a couple days. So it'll be good to kind of kick our feet back a little bit, knowing that we're getting into game week the day after. Kind of getting our mental plan on track.
Did they push you a little harder today, the last couple of days?
Yeah, the first couple of days down here especially. And, Coach told us that's how it was going to be. We're going to get down here, and there's going to be a couple work days, especially with the heat and, different settings, that kind of stuff. And the team responded pretty well. We've had a couple, good 2-3 days of practice down here, and Coach is, giving us most of the day off tomorrow after we train. A chance to relax, recover a little bit, and be ready to go once we hit Tuesday, the equivalent of Tuesday in game week.
And hit the New Year's Eve party.
Right, exactly, yeah. I think we got a 12:30 curfew, so I don't think it's going to be too wild.
Maybe not on your floor, but
right.
Be tough to avoid the distractions going on all around you.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, staying at the Fountain Blue right there, it's the place to be seen in Miami, so I'm sure that there'll be plenty going on all night.
Is it tempting to just sit in the lobby and people watch?
That's what we've been doing. It's awesome. It's great. It's like a movie. It's fun. It's fun. I talked to my parents last night. I told them, it's like something out of a movie, because they're staying down there. You guys aren't going to believe it. I mean, it's everything you've heard. It's that and then some. So it's a deal where, if you don't go to a good bowl, it's something like this, you don't really get a chance to experience something like that unless you're an oil sheik or something. So, it's a pretty good experience, and I think for the most part everybody's enjoying it and appreciating it.
Who were you telling your parents that you had a chance to see?
Saw Jamie Foxx, Dennis Rodman, Ben Affleck was walking around. Some of the most beautiful women in the world. Just the standard. Nothing too crazy. Yeah.
Do you recognize any of the most beautiful women?
No. But
they're just beautiful women.
They recognize you?
Oh, yeah.
Were they checking their hair out?
Is that 49? I thought I saw them over there. Yeah. So they know.
They know. Checking Pat, weren't they?
Probably, I would imagine. If I had to guess. Yeah. Pat and probably Brett Morris. Brett Morris is a specimen as well.